Hello, my name is Gaganjit Singh, and this is my project page for my project for unit of embedded system. In this project, I thought of making a smart camera, uh, which the purpose of which will be that it can detect if there's someone in front of the camera, and it will send you the mail, send you a photo of that encounter via mail. Also, how I'm gonna do it is it will use a Raspberry Pi and Argon. There's a camera module for Raspberry Pi which directly connects to the Raspberry Pi. I'll be using that camera module, and Argon will be dealing with all everything IFTT related, sending of the mail and everything. Uh, so what this camera will do that it will use AI of human detection, and which is available to us via OpenCV, and it will also have motors which can let us adjust the position of the camera, uh, giving us the power of changing the field of view of the camera. Now the problem I'm trying to solve. So everybody wants their home to be safe, and they want to have a peace of mind that there is no unwanted presence of anybody in their house. So this is a perfect way to do so. Uh, as you will be notified on your phone um, when when it detects somebody. Now, how will I do this solution? What will the solution be to that problem? So the solution will be that it will keep a watch at all times, uh, and then send you the mail, and then you can know who is at the door, or should you be worried or not. That's the main point of it. And also giving you access, remote access to to the motors, which will allow you to change the field of view of the camera so you can get a better position. And this is how the basic of how I'm going to design it. Firstly, we'll have an enclosure which will take care of everything. The Raspberry Pi, the Argon will be inside the enclosure, and the camera module will be connected to it. And this enclosure will be connected via two motors. One of them, mm, one of them will be here, this position. This will make let us rotate it in this axis. We can tilt it up and tilt it down, and the other one is connected to this position, and this will allow us to have a rotational motion and give us more field of view of what you want to look at. Other than what I said, I also want to implement a speaker system in it, uh, because if, for example, if somebody's at the door and you know who it, or it's someone from who a delivery person, so you want to like notify them to like leave your package on the door or something like that. That kind of messages can be easily sent through a speaker, and would be very helpful, especially in the COVID times when you want to uh, minimize like human interaction, and social distancing and all. So the components I'll be using will be a Raspberry Pi, particle argon, for some motors, a speaker, and a camera module. So far, that was my design of the thing. Everything particle argon related, we have done in all the tasks which deal with the IFTT, uh, and everything Raspberry Pi will be dealt using the code for the AI and camera module. Motors, I have not finalized about motors. I can use brushless motors or stepper motors depending upon how they perform. I have a few brushless motors laying around. Firstly, I want to try with those, and if that does not work out, I'll be using stepper motors. Speakers. Any small speaker that can fit in the enclosure will work for this system. Camera module. This is uh, a very popular camera module for Raspberry Pi, which is available online. I'll be using that camera module in this project. Thank you. Good enough?
Yes.